What is going on, everybody? Another episode of 4x4 Camping and Adventures, and in today's episode we're upgrading the brakes on the big rig, and we're doing it with the Bendix Ultimate Brake Upgrade Kit, and we're down here at Bunbury 4x4 to get it all installed. So without further ado, let's get into it. So I spent a lot of time and effort building up my four-wheel drive, a lot of money as well, and all those accessories we put on the vehicles obviously add weight, and with obviously, you know, the vehicle, when you're adding weight and that kind of thing, your brakes are the things that suffer because they've got to pull up all that new weight you've put onto the vehicle. And when they make these vehicles, they're making the brakes suitable for the stock car, not all the accessories we put on them. So I was trying to look for a bit of a solution that was going to upgrade my brakes. Of course, I approached Bendix because they pretty much released the one-stop solution to fix these issues. So it's the Bendix Ultimate Brake Upgrade Kit. It comes with new rotors, new pads, new lines, all new fluids, this awesome carry case, which I believe I'm going to turn into my camera box because it's an awesome little case, and it's got latches, all that kind of stuff. So yeah, I'm going to repurpose that, put some foam in there. So let's get into it. A bit of details about the kit. You get the ultimate pads, you get the ultimate rotors, which are the sports and performance disc rotors, which are slotted. You get brand new lines. Now these are actually, you can get different lines you can get for lifted and non-lifted vehicles. So this is for my car, it's obviously lifted. These are braided lines, all new fluids, that kind of thing. You get a couple of these wipes they are brake clean rotor wipes in the kit as well. You get a stubby cooler, can't go wrong with the stubby cooler. And obviously all in this, this box here. So the next thing, we're going to be fitting this to the vehicle. This isn't a how-to, this is actually just us showing all the gear getting put on the car, and then after that I'm going to do a 80 to 0 brake test and test out these new brakes compared to my old kit. So see how bad the old stuff was and compare it to this new Bendix kit. So this should pull up a hell of a lot better. So without further ado, let's get into that. Alright, so all the gear is fitted, and I've pretty much been driving around, testing out the new brakes and that kind of thing, and I want to sort of give you my final thoughts, conclusion, all that kind of stuff on the kit. So first thing I noticed, now a bit of history, I had new rotors on this car before getting these rotors. I had some cross-drilled or cross-slotted rotors before this, and I thought they pulled up really well when I installed them. But the big difference here, I think, is these pads are definitely a hell of a lot grippier. So comparing these pads to my old pads, I'm not sure what the actual brand I had on there before, they definitely seem to grab a lot quicker, and I feel like I've got a lot more pedal travel and a lot more pedal feel. Now, I believe the pedal feel is going to come down to the braided lines. When I was talking to the mechanic, he was saying that the rubber lines obviously expand, and when they expand, that obviously takes a little bit of pressure out of your brakes. So the braided lines are obviously going to give you a lot less, a lot more pedal feel and a lot less fade, and they're not going to expand and that kind of stuff. So that's pretty awesome. And I have noticed that. So before installing these new brakes, I went and did a 80-0 test. All right, so this is 80-0 after I've installed the new brakes. Got to go full emergency stop. Got the drone up. Let's see how we go. Let's see how she pulls up. All right, that's 80. Let's do this. And now. Whoa, that's a big difference. Whoa. Man, that pulled up way better. Yeah, okay. Definitely pulled up better, that's for sure. And measured it, and then I've done another 80-0 test after getting the brakes, and I mean, you can see in the video it pulls up a hell of a lot quicker. And I do believe when I did the test, I was just driving down the straight road and I hit the brakes pretty hard on my old brakes, and the car did sort of let's say shimmy a little bit. It did sort of weave and move around a little bit, but I definitely felt it was a lot more controlled when I did it the second time. I definitely didn't feel like I was not out of control, but it definitely felt a lot more in control when I did the second time. And you can obviously see by the video that the distance is less as well. So thinking about driving through 50k areas, kid comes out in front of you, those couple of meters can make the absolute maximum difference when we're talking about safety. And obviously with these brakes, they're designed and they're pretty much the best brakes you can get from Bendix, and they are going to be able to pretty much pull this thing up with all the extra weight on there. As I said earlier in the video, weight and accessories and that kind of stuff can be the biggest detriment to brakes. So something that definitely always gets overlooked when we're looking at modifying cars. Brakes is normally the last thing that we do. But I think with doing this to your car, it definitely makes a huge difference. And just the amount of pedal feel. So I've just been driving around town and I'm pulling up a lot quicker just because I'm so used to using the old brakes when you had to sort of put a little bit more brakes on to pull up. It's definitely pulling up a lot quicker, so I have to sort of adjust to that. But yeah, first impressions, these have been absolutely awesome. I didn't really think there was that much in brakes, but obviously there is, and I believe Bendix have made a pretty damn good kit here. And go have a look at it when you get a chance. And they do them for a lot of different vehicles, a lot of different makes and models. But in my opinion, well worth it. And as I said, you get everything you need. You get that carry box, which is pretty awesome. You can use that for camping, so it's a really nice heavy duty box. And yeah, I reckon they're worth the money. So yeah, thanks Bendix for sending one through. Happy to test it out. I'll keep testing it along the way, and yeah, I might leave it there. But that's been another episode of 4x4 Camping and Adventures. If you like this content, please like, subscribe, and comment. And if I don't see you in the next video, I might see you out in the trucks and trails. If I don't see you in the trucks and trails, I shall see you later. Bye.